Spazzy and Planty.
Hello, Yotta! It's Spazzy coming right at you with another champion preview. Today we're taking a look at Karma. Now I know I released a champion preview of Zac. Link to that can be found at the end of the video. But I just found myself taking a particular interest in Karma for some reason. I wanted to try her out and I thought, hey, let's just record it and throw up another preview. You know, some of you have actually been requesting it as well. So let's take a look at the new abilities as they stand right now on the PBE.
You must prepare for war.
Let's keep it simple. I'm not even going to talk about the old abilities that much. I'm going to just talk about the new ones. And to make it simple, we need to start with the ultimate. It's called Mantra. And you've got it at level 1. Now what it does is you activate it and your Q, W and E will be empowered in different ways. The more you level up this ultimate, the more, for instance, extra damage one ability might deal when it's active. And that segues us perfectly into the passive. It's called Gathering Fire. Every time Karma deals damage to an enemy, the cooldown of her ultimate is reduced with 1 second for abilities and half a second for auto attacks. This means the more aggressive you play and the more active you are, the more you'll be able to empower your abilities with Mantra. Now, let's talk about the Q. It's called Inner Flame. Karma sends a little skill shot fireball or something, and when it hits a target, it damages and slows in a small area around it. This one is on a short cooldown, so a lot of utility with it. Now, what happens when you activate your ultimate? Well, first of all, it'll deal extra damage. Second of all, you will also leave a circle on the ground for 1.5 seconds that slows enemies within it, and after 1.5 seconds, it erupts and sort of deals an extra tick of damage. The W is called Focused Resolve, and it's a targetable ability that links Karma to an enemy champion. This deals damage over time as she's linked, and if it's not broken, after 1 second, the enemies will be rooted in place. If you use your ultimate before casting this ability, it will deal extra damage, and Karma will be healed for that extra damage dealt. I found out if you build her AP, and once this ability is maxed, you actually heal for quite a significant amount. So, interesting plays can be made with this little ability ringy. Next! The E is called Inspire. It's a targetable shield for an allied champion that increases their movement speed for 1.25 seconds, I believe. Now that in itself is pretty straightforward, but if you use your ultimate before casting it, you can see the little outer circle there. Allies within that circle will also be gaining a portion of the shield and the movement speed. Enemies within that circle will get damage dealt to them. So, as you can see, if you look at the abilities right now, first of all, she's got longer range, she's got shorter cooldowns, she doesn't stack up her mantra, and her abilities are sort of useful in themselves without the mantra. That being said, there's tons of decision making whilst playing Karma. For instance, if you want to escape, you can potentially AoE slow an entire enemy team, or you can potentially shield like 3 of your allies and give them a movement speed buff to either initiate or fall back. And you can also look for engages with your W and bait engages with that heal that is involved in it. So I've got to say, me personally, I really want to try her out AP mid and see how she does there. She is a very active champion with low cooldowns, and you probably want to max those out to bring in both utility and damage. And yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking where they're going with it, but you guys are probably not surprised since I always like the change that they bring in. Change is usually better than you'd think, I guess. But anyways, guys, feel free to rate this little preview as you please. It helps me out immensely. Leave a little comment of what you think of the new Karma. Also, if you really want to support me, you can add this to your favorites and share it on Facebook and Twitter. So 2 previews in a row here, guys. I'm looking forward to creating some of the other contents, but I've already motivated myself, man. So I'm just gonna say this. This has been Spazzy, and I am out. Dudes!